All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here on a Friday morning, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 6139-6002, affectionately known as the Pogue. This watch came out to me from Scott at Watches Galore. This is actually from his personal collection, and this watch is actually for sale, so this is going to be a for sale video. I'm not going to get into the pricing. That's something Scott's going to deal with. If you guys want to get a hold of him, down below in the description of this video is his email, and you can inquire about the pricing on this watch. Now, I checked the date on the back. This appears to be I think a July of 73 model, which is pretty interesting because the original Pogue model. Now, this is an Aussie Pogue. It has the black index ring in there. We'll get a little bit more into that later in the video. But, the original Pogue, which had the 70 meters water resistance over here on the side, that was actually famous from Colonel William Pogue, taking it up in 1973 during the Skylab 4 mission, unauthorized. He actually took that watch up there and wore it. He bought the watch at the PX on base, I do believe, if I remember the story correctly. He wore this watch on his left wrist, and he wore his Speedy on his right wrist while he was in space. So pretty neat story. I do believe this is dubbed as one of the first, or the first, automatic chronograph in space. So anything affiliated with a space mission automatically makes it a cooler watch. Now, I said that this is the Aussie Pogue because of that black chapter ring inside of there. It's my understanding these watches were only available in Southeast Asia. They're one of these more controversial models, the Aussie Pogue, because some people believe they never existed because you don't find them in catalogs. But if you guys watch Spencer Klein's videos, he's actually pulled out a old fold-out catalog, basically, for Southeast Asia, where these watches were in the catalog. They were available. So they're a really neat watch. Now, this watch, Scott told me a story. He bought this watch out of Australia. Supposedly, the original owner of the watch is where he bought it from, and the original owner had picked this up during service in Malaysia. So that's kind of the story behind this watch. Now, you guys can see the watch is in really nice shape. I don't believe that any polishing work has actually been done. The bezel insert has actually been replaced. This is the original bezel insert that was on the watch, and the original owner had replaced the bezel insert. So this is the original one. It's going to come with the watch, obviously, when Scott sells it. So really cool watch. I'll go ahead and get the chronograph started so you guys can see it here. If you're not familiar, this is I do believe, like a clutch style chronograph. So from what I understand, it's actually better with this one because it's an automatic chronograph to just leave that chronograph running pretty much all the time until you actually maybe need to use it, and then you can actually reset it and use it. Day-date function on these watches. I'll go ahead and stop it and reset it so you guys can see how nicely this watch actually works. Everything resets very nicely. That beautiful honey gold dial that these watches have on them, just that real indicator of a true Pogue watch. Very, very cool looking watch. Now, this is on an original H-Link style bracelet, which really good, looks really, really good. It has all the original hardware on it. Take a look here at the case back. If I can get the camera to focus here, there we go. Case back is in really nice shape, gives you all of the information there on the back. You can see the 6139. 6002. Down here is the serial number, which I do believe you guys can check it, but I think that's saying July of 1973. So very cool that, this watch is probably a 73, the same year that actually Colonel Pogue, went up on the Skylab mission. So great looking watch, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and we'll get this watch on my 7-inch wrist so you can see what it looks like. If you're a Seiko collector and you don't have a Pogue in the collection, it's probably one of those things you need to get. I'm kind of bummed because I actually had an identical watch to this. I sold it back to a local friend here. I do believe someday I'll probably add another Pogue to the collection again. But let's pause it and get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, see what it looks like. There you go. Good looking watch. These watches just really fit the wrist well. I think they're like a 42, 43 from side to side, like 48 lug to lug. I'm not actually going to measure the watch for you guys. This is a classic watch, so the numbers are out there. The H-Link bracelet, this original style bracelet, looks really good. It's got enough room on there for a bigger wrist, probably maybe up to a 7¾ maybe up to an 8-inch wrist. I don't believe there are any additional links that will come with this bracelet. And it also has some adjustment left in the micro adjusters here, as you guys can see. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this watch, go ahead and follow the link down below, or not the link, but the email down below to Scott Stauffer at Watches Galore. Just ask what he wants for this watch, and you guys will get an answer back from him. So really good looking piece, guys. Stay tuned this weekend because I'm super busy. As a matter of fact, down here in the background, you can see a new watch that's come to the channel. This is the Hamilton Murph, and I'm super excited to get to show you guys that watch. Lots more stuff coming this weekend, but if you guys want a Pogue in the collection, this is definitely one to check out. Get a hold of Scott. All right, guys, if you liked the video, thanks. Give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.